This is a quick video just to sort of quickly discuss a couple of little odd time grooves we're experimenting with in a band of mine called the Hot Club Jupiter, which is sort of, as its name suggests, a kind of a hot club stroke Django style band, but one which kind of has a few different ideas coming in and sort of trying to see what we can mash it up with. And one song that I particularly like playing from that band is a composition by our violinist Kit Massey, who wrote this piece called Cerro Blanco, which is a Gypsy Bolero. And a standard Gypsy Bolero goes kind of like this. It goes... like a tune like Manuel de Merrev. Such a beautiful groove, you know. Lovely thing to play. And to sort of alter the groove to make it in 5, all we did was just add an extra dun chuck at the end. So it goes dum jillian jet dun jet dun jet dun jet dun jillian jet dun jet dun jet dun jet 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1. So if I play that and count it, 1, 2, sorry, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we play this song in the key of E flat major. So it goes. Sorry, I'm playing it in 4 again. I'm playing it in 4, so 5. I'm not sure. So that's an example. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1. It's very simply, you know, just taking the basic pattern and making it into 5 just by adding a beat, and each of those dun chucks is like 1 beat. So that's how we do that. Now another groove we like to play around with is one from the... Well, I sort of demoed it in a video, Sweet Georgia Brown, which for some reason works very well in 7. At least the first bit of the melody. Okay, so that sort of works surprisingly well in 7, and the groove I'm using underneath is kind of a standard sort of Balkan 7 pattern, which I learned from a tune called, well, we just call it Balkan tune, and it goes like this. And the rhythm of that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, back, tacky, dack, ba, 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 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 1, 2, 3, da 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 tacky da tacky da tacky da 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 tacky da, etc. So it's kind of just like a very, very simple, what you might call a 7 clave, in the same way that you can get like a 1 bar clave in 4. It's kind of like the equivalent in 7. And like that, you can also get a reversed version, which you can also hear in that kind of music. And there's also versions in 11 and 9 and all sorts of things. So it's kind of a standard, obvious way to play in 7. And it lends itself quite well, I think, to having that rhythm guitar going. And if I play the whole song all the way through, I wrote a tune called Swing Sophia, which we now play, and it's okay, I'll play it for you. Solos are on a 12-bar blues in 7. So soloing on it is interesting. In some ways it's easier, because if you play a scale, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1. It actually, like, if I just play like some melodic minor scale or whatever I was playing there, then it kind of fits the clave, because you go 1, 2, 3, ba, 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 ba. Sorry, ba, 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 ba. Okay, and it's up on the B. So you don't need to worry about any of these like you do in 4. You have to have like added notes in the scales to make the same effect. So you don't have to worry about that when you're in 7, because scales always work, so that's kind of helpful. One of the things I find when I'm sort of playing like kind of more like arpeggio or chord tone ideas is it's very easy to get locked into this ba 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 ba, that kind of ba 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 rhythm. So one way you can break that up, and also the way you can introduce some variety in the rhythm guitar, is an idea that was suggested to me by my cellist in my band, Balagan Cafe Band, who's a really fantastic musician and plays a lot of this kind of stuff, called Shirley Smart. She suggests that you just go, you just take away the second note of the ba ba ba, so you go ba 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 ba, and then you can put an accent on that second note, ba 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 ba, and that's nice. If I just play that for you. And then again, it gets a bit more relentless and driving when you go back to the other figure, because that's kind of more on 1. So ba ba. Can I say it on that? Ba 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 and it's, it's all about trying to keep that 7 going without necessarily really having to play every note, but having the feeling in your playing. Takes a lot of practice, I have to say. I still lose 7s when people aren't playing the clave behind me. But you just got to play these grooves to learn them, and then eventually, hopefully, they'll become as natural as playing in 4. Anyway, I hope you found that interesting. Just a few ideas to kind of shake up your, just to play around with. Kind of give you a few ideas for compositions maybe, or ways you can adapt existing tunes. I might try and do a version of something in 5. I'm not sure what would suit that groove really. Maybe Manoir de Merève, but that might be an obvious choice. But yeah, let me know as always if you've got any comments below, and I hope you find it interesting. Thanks for watching.